So the other half of Big Man Podcast and I sat down today after he got off work and I got off work, and we were just talking about the Donald Trump or President Trump's speech to Congress last night, and neither one of us got to see it live, but he went and uh, listened to it and watched it, and I just got done watching it. And let me tell you, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed his speech, the message he was delivering, and yeah, I think it pissed off a lot of liberals. I honestly do. Not even liberals. It pissed off a lot of Democrats because, oh, my opinion on Democrats and liberals is different, but we won't get into that right now. But not only did it piss them off, it pissed off the elite. Because if you go and look at what a lot of the accounts on Twitter for the elitists are saying about Donald Trump, and an elitist to be an example of Mark Cuban or Bernie Sanders, they have nothing but negatives to pull from his speech. Even though he was preaching this progressive ideas that they've been preaching for I don't know how long, but that's not good enough for them. They pulled and they chose exactly little things that they could find a problem with. But here's the thing: Bernie Sanders went on a rant about how he brought a family I can't remember whose family member was killed by an illegal immigrant. And I understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to make America aware that illegal immigration is a problem. A little side note: they should not be called illegal immigrants. They should not be called illegal aliens. That being said, they should also not be called undocumented immigrants or just immigrants. These people aren't immigrants. They're refugees. If these people were, if these people are coming from a country that is so bad, stricken by poverty so widely that they have to flee that country in order to come to ours for a better life, the problem is not that we won't let them in. The problem is they won't fix their country. Not the people that are coming over here per se, but their government won't fix their problem, their crime problem, their poverty problem, their gang problem, the mafia problem that Mexico has, and that many other Latin American countries have. These people are not here necessarily because they want to be. People, most of the time, people from a certain country want to live in that said certain country. Americans typically want to live in America, different parts of it, but they want to live in America. Most people want to live within 100 miles of where they grew up. That's just how people are. They like what they know. People in Mexico, from Mexico, want to live in Mexico, but it is so bad there that they have to come here, which I don't blame them. It's the greatest country on earth, greatest country to ever exist. Back to what I was saying about Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump. Bernie Sanders went on to state that Donald Trump is only using this as a fear tactic, which he might be. I don't know. He might be using it as a fear tactic, but the problem is Barack Obama did the exact same thing. He made America fear the police. He used these victims of these families and promoted groups like not your stereotypical. I'm sorry, not stereotypical. Not your not your lukewarm Black Lives Matter supporter. Not a guy that you just see you're talking to. He's like, oh yeah, Black Lives Matter. Not people shouldn't be killing the black community shouldn't be getting killed left and right. Not that guy. I'm talking about the extremists that start riots, that go around and just cause problems. Those people. That is what Barack Obama promoted. I feel like I went off a little bit from what I was saying, but anyways, he promoted violence against cops. He promoted a splitting of the country. That is what he did. And at the same time, that is what George Bush did. All you people that think that what I'm saying is wrong and that I hate Democrats or I hate liberals. No, I don't like George W. Bush either. I don't like Bill Clinton. I don't like George H.W. Bush. I think Donald Trump has the potential to be the first good president since Ronald Reagan, because they aren't intimidated by the elites, by the pedophiles, by all these people that are doing and promoting exactly what they want so they can better themselves. All these presidents since Ronald Reagan have been complete globalists. They have wanted nothing but the downfall of society. They want you to be poor. They want you to be weak. They want you to rely on them, because if you rely on them, then they control you. And that is not what America was found on. I will die. I will be killed before I rely on the government and I will be told how to live and what to do with my life. All these people that go out and serve in the military, thank you. I appreciate you for protecting this country. Thank you. I could not do it. I could not go over there and fight my government's fight, because for the past 30 years, it has been nothing but, even all the way back to the Red Scare, to when we were trying to stop the spread of communism. It has been nothing but promoting what the elite and what the government wants. It hasn't been, a lot of it has not been protecting the United States. Unfortunately, it was fueled that way, and it was believed that way, but it's not. That's not what it is. It's been a promoting their way of thinking and their way of life. But if somebody wants to come over here and attack our country, then I will stand by everyone and I will fight. I think I went off on a little rant. I apologize, everyone. I'm about to have to go in. Got dogs to take care of. Got a future wife to take care of. Till next time, y'all be careful. Talk to you later.